Yeah. Oh, never mind. I'll get that. Hold on. Hey, everyone. How are you? Okay, that's cool. My TV went to crap. All right. Unfortunately, they just got scored on. Um, which kind of sucks. It's commercial break at the moment. I'm still getting myself set up. Oh, cool. Just what I wanted. An ad. Um, what was I doing? Oh, that's what I was doing. All right, the game's back on. So we'll see. Do that. Okay.
Oh, are you videoing?
Yeah. Yeah. All right. They returned it to about the 25. What? They returned it to about the 25?
Get your fruit. I'll put this.
All right. Goff is under center. He's got two backs behind him. My TV's crapping out. Hands it to Gibbs. And maybe a yard. Maybe. Maybe a yard. Goff in shotgun. He's got Gibbs to his right. And maybe it's a toss to Gibbs and it's maybe 2 yards. Maybe. Yeah, it's 3rd and 7. Not looking great, guys. Not looking great. Sorry, my hair's a bit of a mess. I worked 4 a.m. to 1 p.m. Oh, Goff is in shotgun again. Once again, Gibbs is to his right. Takes the snap. Throws it. And they did not convert. In fact, they actually lost the 3 yards they gained the previous 2 plays. They I worked 4 a.m. to 1 p.m. So I ended up taking a nap. And so my hair's kind of messy. At some point, I'll check the scores of all the games, because I missed all of that because I was taking the nap. The punt is up. We got Laundry. Is down to inside the 20, but let's see what the flag is.
Mom back yet?
She's out there. That's unfortunate.
Mom, back up. Love you.
Love you.
Love you too.
Yeah, that sucks. They get scored on, and then the punt is back up because they had to repunt because the penalty was on them. It did not go nearly as far, and it was returned to about midfield. I hate this. My wife was at her parents' house, brought me back some food. So apologize for eating, but I'm eating. It is now a commercial break. How are you doing? How's everyone doing in chat? Alright. So one of these days I'll have a calm work week. Oh, they throw in the game break. All right. Seattle and San Francisco are tied. Okay. Love is under center. It's got a back out behind him. Oh, he handed it off not to the back. It was to his tight end, who gained about 3 yards. So now it's 3rd and 7. I got to get back in the swing of things. I should have gotten some practice in with preseason, but honestly, I could not have been bothered to watch preseason games. Oh, and they converted. Love Love hit a wide open receiver. No pressure whatsoever either. It looked like it was Reed. All right, Love is under center. He hands it to his back, who got about 5, maybe 6 yards. Because of course he did. Love fakes the handoff, throws it, and only gains about a yard on the pass. It's now 3rd and 4. All right. Let's get the stop here. D. Love is in the shotgun. He's got a back to his left. Takes the snap. Throws it. It's incomplete. It was towards the end zone. And there's no flags. But they're within field goal range, so they're going to attempt a field goal. Hmm. Damn. 10-0. God. So this is what. Hmm. I wish my signal was a little bit better. Even if only marginally. All right. these commercials aren't as funny as the old Peyton Manning. Okay. It's still commercials, guys. I'm still eating. We'll check the scores during commercial breaks once I get done. Of course, it starts with a flag and my thing not doing anything. I don't know what the flag is yet. There we go. All right. I just sat down. Do not mess up again. It's holding on the Lions. Hmm? Hold on. Fuck you. Trying to adjust things, and of course my fucking TV came unplugged while doing that. Come on. There's an offsides. How is it worse in both directions? Fucking antennas, man. I hate. Okay, Gibbs had a long run. Now getting clear signal by putting it back where it was originally. It is 2nd and 1. Goff is under center. He hands it off. And looks like they got about 4 yards, which is enough for the first down. It's got a man in motion. He's under center. He takes the snap, fakes a handoff, and then throws it back to Montgomery, who doesn't even get back to the line of scrimmage, it looks like. Our first Monty sighting. Wow. They just showed total yardage. Over 100 yards for the Packers, 18 for the Lions. Goff drops back. He hits his man. Is it inbounds? It is. Now is St. Brown with the catch. And we got another Lions first down. Oh, the Packers challenged the catch. He's got it right there. 1, 2. It looks like it's in. I think that's catch. Doesn't look like the ball moved at all. I think that stays. The angle they showed before commercial. I don't see anything that would overturn that. But this is the Lions we're talking about. Infamously, lions have a contentious relationship with zebras. All right, give me a second. I'll be right back. All right, I went potty. All right. Goff is under center. He's got a back behind him. He's got a man in motion. He hands it off. It's Montgomery, and Montgomery gets 6 yards. Ooh. All right, Goff is under center again. He's got, it looks to be Montgomery behind him still. He takes the snap. He hands it to Monty again, and Monty is inches away from the first down. It's going to be 3rd and inches. They're listing it as 3rd and 1, but I feel like it's a lot closer than 1. Goff is under center. He's got a man in motion and a back behind him. Oh, and into the first quarter. All right. Rather than fucking up my my window capture, we'll just check everything with my tablet. There we go. I could not type. Okay. So far, let's take a look at everything. Okay. All right. So the Dolphins, or the Colts beat the Dolphins 33-8 today. That's crazy. The Steelers beat the Jets, unfortunately, 34-32. I really wanted the Jets to win that one. The Cardinals beat the Saints 20-13. The Jaguars-Panthers game is still going, but right now the Jaguars have a 23-10 lead. The Commanders beat the Giants 21-6. The Buccaneers beat the Falcons 23-20. The Raiders beat the Patriots 20-13. The Bengals beat the Browns 17-16. That was a good game. Well, I don't know if it was a good game. It was a close game, I should say. And then right now we've got the Broncos and Titans tied at 3. The 49ers and Seahawks tied at 7. And the Texans and Rams, with the Texans having a 3-0 lead. And that's what's going on right now. And now we've got all of our food eaten. I do need to refill my water sometime. I drank a lot more than I anticipated I would. And, oh, they handed it to Montgomery again, and he gets the first. Wow, they came back from break immediately on a play being run. All right, Goff is in shotgun. He's got a back on either side. He hands it to Monty, who gets stuffed. Now they're showing Goff stats since 2022. First in pass yards, first in pass touchdowns, and 36 wins. All right. Goff is in shotgun. He's got Gibbs to his right. He takes the snap, and he throws it to Gibbs, who gets about 3 yards. Wow, that's crazy. Goff became what they just said was Goff became the third quarterback to behind let's go. Oh yeah. Yeah, that I can see. Um, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, Jared Goff became the third quarterback to lead two different teams to 15 wins, with only the other two being Manning and Brady, is what they were saying. Oh, is an end around with Williams, and it looks like he got the first. They're really coming out swinging with this drive. Okay. Oh, I guess he went out earlier than I thought. Yeah. Oh, Gibbs hopped out. Oh, and he only ended up getting 3 yards on that. So it's third down and 5. Yeah, they're saying that he stepped out like only 3 yards into his end around. All right. We got Goff and shotgun. We've got, it looks like Gibbs to his left. They're bunched up on the left as well. And Goff hits St. Brown for a first down. Bada boom, bada bang, baby. All right. Goff is saying something to his offensive line, but he's in shotgun. He's got Gibbs to his right. He throws it to Gibbs. And Gibbs managed to spin around, but only managed to get like 5 yards. Only. 5 yards is still great, but. All right. Goff is under center. He's got Gibbs in the backfield. He hands it to Gibbs. Gibbs takes it, but gets stuffed like a turkey dinner. All right. Goff is in shotgun. He had an empty field, but Gibbs has since shifted back into the backfield. He takes the snap. He's looking, and it's incomplete. 3rd and 5. It's now 4th and 5. They're probably going to be kicking a field goal. All right. And the kick is up, and it is good. Bates is automatic. Ugh. That at least gave their defense a rest. That long drive gave their defense a rest, which in turn will hopefully allow the defense to perform a little bit better. And let's just hope that even though it was only a field goal, it was a turning point. Okay. Let's see. The Jaguars-Panthers game finally ended. And none of the other scores have updated since. No surprise, the highest scoring game of this time slot is the Lions-Packers game. Ooh, the Miracle City. Music City Miracle, sorry. Yeah. Okay. You doing okay? All right. The game is back. So Goff has the better completion percentage right now, but Love has the yards. Mm. No. Yeah, I'm not sure I like the 35-yard line touchback rule. It's like at that point, why even play football? I understood the 25-yard when they changed it from 20 to 25 yards. Changing it to 35 yards, not great. All right. Love, drop back. He's heaving it. He's got his man. And that was Dobbs. All right. Love is in shotgun. He's got it back to his left. He takes the snap. He throws it. Easy touchdown. 2 plays. Jeez. And that was Reed. What is the Lions D doing? I mean, there's one positive to this, and that's that the Packers defense is still going to be extraordinarily tired from having to be on the field for 9 minutes and then being back with no time. But, like, seriously? What the fuck's going on with the Lions defense? This is gonna be a rough year, I have a feeling. I love how we went from flip phones being stupid to now having flip phones again. Let's see if there was any change in the games. I doubt it because the Lions defense was just like, "Oh, you want a touchdown? Here you go." Okay, there was a change. The Titans are now beating the Broncos 6-3. And they're at the 2-minute warning for themselves. All right, I think that it's about to come back up. It is. This might be a rough year, Ange. The defense just allowed 65 yards in 2 plays. All right. The kick is up. And it looks like it's actually going to be returned. And it's returned to about the 29-yard line. Hey, Grace, can you let Raz out? Your mom's outside, too. All right. Goff is under center. He has Montgomery back. St. Brown is in motion. They're bunched up. He fakes the handoff. He throws it to Monty, and Monty gets 5 yards. Unfortunately, with the Packers defense, they have to dink and dunk. Oh, he got 6 yards. Nice. You have to dink and dunk, which really sucks if you allow fucking 65 yards in 2 plays. All right, Goff is in shotgun. He's got, it looks like I couldn't see. But he handed it off. Couldn't see which one it was. It was Monty. So it's 3rd and 1. So I hate the how reflective the numbers are. I could not see. Looks like it's still Monty out there. Goff is under center again. Fakes the handoff. And throws it back to Monty, who gets about 7 yards. And that's another Lions first down. All right. Goff is under center. It looks like he still has, that was weird, Monty in the backfield. Looked like the lights flashed in the room next to me. And he ends it off for about 6 yards. Yeah, it was 6 yards. All right, Goff is under center. It looks like it's Monty still out there. Monty's got a fullback in front of him. They hand it, and maybe 2 yards. So it's going to be 3rd and 2. I know there's plenty of game left, and they're really not that far behind in the grand scheme of things, but I hate that they're just running right now. Okay. Goff is in shotgun. He's got, it looks like it's Gibbs to his right. It is Gibbs. And he throws it to St. Brown, who catches it for another Lions first down. You know, me adding that box to the antenna really worked out. Oh, I wasn't getting very good signal at any point, so I added a box. And the box, I put it on the box. All right, Goff is under center. He's got a man in motion, but he hands it to Gibbs, who gets stuffed. Yeah. All right, Goff is under center. He takes the snap. He drops back. He throws it to Laporta. That's who it is. And they gain about 3, 4. It's now 3rd and 7. I really hate that they are not moving very fast after allowing 65 yards in 2 plays. Yeah. All right, Goff is in shotgun. He's got Gibbs to his right. He takes the snap, throws it to Williams, and they get shut down. It is 4th and 2. Didn't really give Williams much of a chance to run after the catch either. I love you.
Mm-hmm. Lit a fire.
Nice. And of course, we're talking about Dan Campbell here, so of course they're going for it on fourth. All right, Goff is in shotgun with Monty to his right. Takes the snap. Looking, fires, hits Williams for another Lions first down. Oh, but we got laundry. Oh, it's on the defense, so it's still good. And we're now to the 2-minute warning. All right, let's see what everything is happening. Okay. The only change is that the Texans scored a field goal, so it's now 6-0 Texans. Oh, you know what? No, there's another change. The Seahawks scored a field goal, so they're now up 10-7 over the 49ers, and there is only 2 seconds left in the game. Well, not in the game, in the half. Let's see where the Broncos are. Ooh, this is interesting. Broncos are in field goal territory, down 6-3 with 27 seconds left in the half. See how that plays out. Okay. So we're now at halftime. Oh God. Oh, this is all very impromptu today. Oh, not what I do this. Okay. All right. Goff takes the snap. He scrambles and just throws it away. 2nd and 10.
Hey,
Hello. How are you?
good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Outside, she made a fire.
We're about to have a big one tonight.
Yeah, we don't have a house for a big fire. Unless it's the actual house itself.
No,
All right.
we're taking your daughter.
Goff is in shotgun. He's got Monty to his right. He hands it off to Monty. Monty takes it and only gets about 4 yards. Wow. Breaking stuff in someone else's house, huh?
Into it.
It's fine.
Cheating.
See ya. All right. You better. It's 3rd and 7. Goff is in shotgun. He's got Monty to his left. He takes the snap and he throws it and it's intercepted. No! 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 I don't even know if I want to keep watching this game. God damn. All right. We'll do that. And then that. Now let's go ahead and do that. And that would be that. Yeah. So these boxes behind me, those are packed boxes. All right. Love is in shotgun. He throws it. It's caught. And that's about 5-yard gain. All right, Love is in shotgun. He's got a back to his left. He takes the snap. He throws it. And it's caught, but he was stopped short of the marker. It's now 3rd and 2. Let's just stop them here, please. Although at this point, they could just run out the clock and go into halftime with a 2-touchdown lead. All right. Goff is... Oh, they do a special play. And Jacobs takes the snap instead. Love jumped out of the way. It's now 4th down. The Lions called a timeout. But, like, what's that gonna do? All right. Let's see what happens here. If we can somehow, in 21 seconds, get a touchdown, get the ball back in the second half, and then we can set the tone from there. But we need to first do that. And against this defense, that's a tall order. But with only 21 seconds, like, what do you have to lose? Oh, and that is a deep punt. Punt. That was Khalif Raymond, I believe, on the return. Now we only have 5 seconds because that return took so long. And it's so deep. This is a situation where we basically have to hope that Williams outruns whoever's defending him and let Goff's arm do the talking. Because that's only enough time for a play. That was a good punt. Nope, they're just taking a knee going into the second half. That sucks. That's unfortunate. All right. Trying to fix this on the fly. Um, that was the wrong thing to do. That's we can correct that easily enough. I guess not. Hold on. There we go. That's a little bit better. All right. So it is halftime. Let's see what the other scores are. And we'll take a look at the stats as well. Okay, so at halftime, we've got Seahawks and 49ers. Seahawks leading 10-7. Right now, Brock Purdy is 12 of 16, 124 yards and a touchdown, and Christian McCaffrey is got 37 yards on 11 carries. And then Sam Darnold is 7 of 11 for 72 yards, and Zach Charbonnet is got 34 yards on 9 carries. So Titans Broncos, we've got Cameron Ward 7 of 12 for 64 yards, and Tony Pollard has 47 yards on 12 carries. And Bo Nix is 13 of 22 for 106 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. And RJ Harvey has 13 yards on 3 carries. Man, they are not running the ball super well right now. I mean, that's a good yards per carry, but if you're only carrying the ball 3 times, doesn't matter how good your yards per carry is. And in our game, the player stats, we've got Goff with 13 out of 16 for 75 yards and an interception. And Montgomery has 24 yards on 8 carries, and Gibbs has 22 yards on 6 carries. So they're about the same effectiveness right now. Jordan Love has 12 of 16 for 167 and 2 touchdowns. And Josh Jacobs has 8 yards on 6 carries. So they are doing very poorly in the run. But when you can just throw the ball at will, it doesn't matter how bad you are at running. Oh, and the Texans-Rams game is still actually going. There's 3 seconds left. And so you've got... Oh, they're showing the game right now. So you've got... Matthew Stafford is 8 of 14 with 73 yards. CJ Stroud is 8 of 13 for 86 yards. Kyren Williams has 31 yards on 9 carries and a tug. And Nick Chubb has 31 yards on 7 carries. And it is currently... Oh, there we go. It is currently 9-7 Texans with no time left, so they're heading into halftime now. So that's what the games are currently looking like. They're still showing highlights for halftime. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine, guys. Ooh, I love Baker Mayfield, man. I love watching hit. Listen. I love watching his highlights. The Browns did him dirty. I don't want to watch that. I don't want to watch Jordan Love highlights right now. I don't hate Jordan Love, but right now he's playing my team. I don't want to see his highlights. So yeah. It's been rough at work this week. Very tired. I've been tired anyway. I said, hey, once the new people get adjusted, I want to take a vacation. But I just gotta wait till then. So they're aware that I am tired. But we had a guy yesterday put in for yesterday to have yesterday off. And it had been accepted. And then we had the other guy that works in that area. We only have two guys that work in that area. The other guy that worked in that area also put in for yesterday off, and it was denied. So then he went to HR, and so I had to work in that area. And then I had to work in that area again today because they were both off today. And in my area, we only had one person. So I actually could not afford to do that. Oh, God. Okay. I didn't know what this. There's apparently a show called DMV. Ugh. I'm surprised the Colts did as well as they did. Now, granted, they're facing the Dolphins, who are our team. I like the Dolphins. I like Tua. I like McDaniel. But man, they're a team imploding right now. I'm tired. Oh, I'm sorry. I keep saying that, but man, that nap felt good, and I did not want to wake up from the nap. But my family did not let me stay asleep either. Ding. The game should be starting back up soon. The players are coming back out on the field, and they were doing their preamble that they do when they're coming back. I debated doing this or playing Metaphor because honestly I want to play more Metaphor too. But I decided to do this. Take a break. I've been updating my YouTube VOD channel to so that we're caught up. Um, Something I was discovering and I was playing around with does not look like scheduling uploads actually helps like at all. I get more views when I upload like as I go rather than when I schedule. So I was like, you know what? This would be a great opportunity. I can watch the game, gives my viewers something else to watch rather than just, watching me. What is going on? Speaking of, rather than just watching me. Um, and play the same game over and over and over again. Um, and I can just upload it straight to YouTube. Um, and hopefully that works. But man, my team's not making this easy. So, how's chat doing? Talked about how I'm doing. But how's chat doing? I hope chat's doing okay. You guys are lurking, which is fine. I appreciate the lurks. Don't get me wrong. But boom, baby. You don't have to rub it in, Jim. All right, Jim. Don't rub it in. All right. The kick is up. Ooh. That was a bad kick. And we got to the 33-yard line. I was talking about this earlier. One of the, things. Oh, we'll talk about it here in a minute because Goff is under center. He's dropping back. He's got Gibbs, who slips but still gets about 4 yards. So we got 5 yards actually. So the new touchback rule, I mentioned I don't like it. And one of the reasons is if you kick the ball out of bounds, the penalty is it gets automatically placed on the 40. So essentially now that's just a 5-yard penalty. Goff is under center. He takes the snap. He's looking. He throws it. He's got Laporta, who just keeps going and going over all the way to the 30-yard line. And that's another Lions first down. But yeah, you got it essentially becomes a 5-yard penalty. And there's been a lot of kickoff returns in this game, but normally there's just a lot of touchbacks, just in general. There's always a lot of touchbacks. So now, because of that, it's just, I don't know. And then before, like I said, they moved it from the 20-yard to the 25-yard. And then they go all the way to the 35-yard. Start with 30, Goff takes the snap. He's looking. He tosses out to Gibbs, who slips again and doesn't even gain a yard there. Someone needs to clean his cleats. Or change out his cleats, too. But yeah, I don't know. I don't like it. I'm all for rule changes that make the game better. I don't know how the touchback rule being changed makes the game better. Goff is under center. He's got a man in motion. He hands it off to Gibbs, who gets 3 yards. It's now 3rd and 5. All right, Monty's coming out. Honestly, Monty's been a little bit more effective than Gibbs in this game. All right, so Goff is in shotgun. He's got Monty to his left. He's got 3 out to his right. Takes the snap. He throws it. It's Laporta again. Laporta is fighting, but doesn't get it. He gets the first down, but Doesn't get much further than where he caught it. Gets to about the 11-yard line, it looks like. Laporta's really coming alive here. Lions made some adjustments. All right, Goff is under center. He's got Monty behind him. He fakes the handoff. He's looking. He's looking. He's scrambling out. He tosses it. And it is out of bounds. 2nd and goal. I guess they gave Laporta some forward progress. But yeah, they had really good coverage there. All right. Goff is under center again. He's got Monty behind him, it looks like. No, it's Gibbs. And he hands it to Gibbs. And Gibbs, gets brought down, but scrambles out and loses even more yardage. That was a bad call. I'm sorry. That was just a bad call. All right, it is now 3rd and goal. Now, something they brought up earlier is the Lions scored 4 touchdowns on the Packers last year on 4th down. Goff is in shotgun. He takes the snap. He throws it to Monty. And they get back to the 10, maybe they get 9-yard line. Looks like they're marking it at the 9. So it's now 4th and goal from the 9-yard line. And they're going to kick the field goal, go for the guaranteed point. Well, kind of guaranteed points. Nothing is ever guaranteed. This 27-yard attempt. His previous was 30. So they keep getting there and then just not doing anything with it. It's now 6-17. So how's everyone else doing? Is your team doing well? I hope so. It is a commercial, so I'll check, but I don't know if anyone else has started yet. All right, let's see. Has anyone started back up? Oh, I guess everyone has started back up. Oh, wow. Titans Broncos has started kicking off. Titans now lead the Broncos 12-10. Seahawks 49ers are the same. Seahawks have the ball. And it looks like the Texans Rams are about to start. And the Rams have the ball. Hey, it's the girl. Oh, and it's the guy. I wonder if my wife knows that that show got a spinoff. Yeah. Copyright, blah, blah, blah. We get it. Yeah, that's pretty good Vince Lombardi cosplay. All right, so the kick is up. And he doesn't get much on the return. It's returned to about the 29-yard line. I will say, as much as I'm nervous about the coordinator turnover, at least they brought people internally, so they're not changing too much. All right, Love was in shotgun. He hands the ball off, though, and he gets a lot. It looks like 6 yards. And that was Jacobs on the carry. Okay. Love is in shotgun again. And he hands it off to Jacobs again. And Jacobs gets stopped a yard shy. All right, Love is in shotgun again. He's got 3 receivers to his left, but he hands it back off to Jacobs, and Jacobs gets stuffed. And it's now 4th down and 2. Let's see what they do. That's what the Lions needed. That was a good stop. That was what, 3 and out? Yeah, that was a 3 and out. Lions made some adjustments, man. All right. Raymond is returning the punt. He only gets it to about the 21, but it was a good punt. So that was a good return. That's a good one. That's a good joke. I like that. Okay. Oh, I need to clear that all out. Okay, so we've got high hope. Looks like nothing has changed so far. Holy shit, the Seahawks 49ers game is almost into the 4th quarter. That's crazy. Okay, well, no changes so far on the scoreboards. Okay. So the Lions have the ball. Goff is in shotgun. He has no one in the backfield. This is an empty set. And he takes the snap and he throws it to Gibbs. And they get about 4 yards on that play. All right. Let's see what they do here. Oh, there's a Packer player down. Wish him all the best. Hopefully, he's okay. The loaded Italian from Arby's. Oh, yeah. We have the meats. Ryan Reynolds. Actor portrayals. We got actor portrayals in a medicine commercial, guys. How's chat doing? Still no change in any of the games. I didn't think there were. I can smell the fire my wife started out there. Okay. Yeah, let's just... There we go. He's going into the medical tent. That's a shame. All right. Goff is under center. Raymond is on the move. He fakes the handoff and then throws it. And that was to Raymond, who gets the first down. And it is another Lions first down. Oh, and I guess Stafford just made a good play in the Rams game. All right. Goff is under center. He's got, it looks like Gibbs behind him. And then he's got a bunch on his left. He drops back. He escapes pressure. He throws it, and it was to Williams, who only gained about 2 yards. But it's better than a sack. All right. Goff is in shotgun. He's got, it looks like Monty to his right. It's got a man in motion. He hands it off, and it was Monty, and that's only 2 yards. So it's now 3rd and 6. Hold on, why is this? Just realized that never updated. All right. Goff is in the shotgun. He's got 2 backs with him. Takes the snap. And he gets brought down for a sack. Because of course he did. Why would we do anything in the fucking... I'm not happy, guys. I'm not happy. Why? You guys were getting the momentum. Now you just lost all that momentum you just gained. Why the fuck would you do that? There's a flag. We got laundry. That was a bad call. That was just... that was not a good call. And it was on the Packers, which moves their return back. Oh my god. And this is an important game, too. This is an important game, and we're just fucking it up. The only thing I can hope for is that this is, normally the Packers start slow and then get hot. Hopefully, with them starting as hot as they started this game, hopefully that means they'll get cold later in the year. But I'm not. This game's not going well for me. Oh, yeah, there was a change in the score. I know, for a fact. Let's address that. So Matthew Stafford threw a touchdown. So it's now 14-9 Rams. The Broncos apparently scored a touchdown, so it's now 13-12 Broncos. And there's been no other change to speak of. Love takes the snap. He throws it. And that's debatable whether it's catch or not. I'd have to see it close up. It looks like it's a catch. Love takes the snap again. He hits up Jacobs, who only gets about 4 yards. Terrion Arnold is questionable to return to the game, which is awesome. Love that for me. Okay, Love is in shotgun. He's got a man in motion. He takes the snap. He throws it. Oh, and it's almost intercepted, but dropped by Anzalone. I mean, the interception was dropped, but it's a good thing. It might have been a good thing because I think Hutchinson might have roughed the passer, possibly. It did not look good. Love drops back. He hits, and that is an interception by Brian Branch. There is laundry though, but Branch is returning it. He's got it. And that is a touchdown if the penalty's not on the defense. Let's see what this laundry is. Oh no, there's another Packer down. Did you do the same thing, Hutch? Did you pile drive the quarterback again? Both. There are 2 penalties on the defense. So that did not count because of course it wouldn't. I just made the comment earlier that hey, they got lucky because there was roughing the passer, and there was roughing the passer in this one too. Right there. I see it. And then they did the same thing. They roughed the passer. And that time it did cost us an interception. Whereas before the interception was dropped. Like, come on, guys. Can we do better? All right. Well, with the fresh set of downs that they now have because of defensive penalties, Love is under center. He's got a back behind him. He fakes the handoff. He drops back. He throws it. He hits number 86. But that's which is Kraft, and that's only a short gain. It was 85, not 86. All right. Jordan Love's in the shotgun. He's got a running back to his right. He hands it off, and that was Jacobs, and Jacobs gets the first down. Of course he does. Of course he does. Why would he not? But again, the Lions aren't that far. the Lions aren't that far behind. It's less than 2 touchdowns behind. But it's like, god damn, they can't do anything. They can't stop the Packers. They can't make plays on their own. So it's like, they're still in the game. There's still plenty of time, but it's like, fuck, man. Do something. And then they got that interception, and then there was 2 penalties. Why? All right, Love takes the snap, hands it off, and that's number 30. And I don't. Who's number 30? I'm not sure. I'll be honest, I'm not sure. I haven't really paid close attention to this offseason because I was worried that this would be the result that the Lions had with everything that happened last year and then this year, in this offseason. Okay. Love takes the snap. He heaves it up, and it is incomplete. He was targeting Reed, and there are no flags. So it's, you know, I don't want to say it's good, but it's now 4th down. Are they within field goal range? Nope, they're punting. Okay, cool. Love that. All right. And the kick is up. And it is the end of the 3rd quarter. The Lions have a quarter to keep stopping the Packers and to score 2 touchdowns. Easier said than done. Especially since one of their 2 field goals took 9 minutes. They can't do that anymore. Their drives cannot last 9 minutes. All right, let's see what the other games look like. Oh. The Rams-Texans game was delayed. With time to be determined. And then there's been no other changes. Let's see. The um uh delay. It's lightning related. Okay. A lightning delay. God. Oh, goodness. And we are back, it looks like. All right, it's the start of the fourth quarter. The Lions are down 11 points. Let's see what they do.
Thursday. 7 o'clock time.
Yeah. All right, Goff is in shotgun. He's got a running back to his right. He takes the snap. And don't. They ruled that he got out. Why are you trying to set? Why are you sabotaging? Throw it away. Good Lord. All right, Goff is under center. He's got a running back behind him. He's got Raymond in motion. And no gain on the run. It's now 3rd and fucking 16. God damn. That was a good play by Goff to not fall backwards. But, like, God. I now don't want to watch the rest of the season if this is the way it's going to be. Again, no gain on the handoff. What even is the goddamn point? You didn't even gain a goddamn yard. In fact, you actually lost yardage on the entire drive. Why? You are down 2 touchdowns. Make a goddamn play. Someone. God damn. There's a penalty. It's false start. Of course it's fucking false start. What the fuck? If they had lost, but played well, that'd be one thing. But goddamn, let's take a look. Because nothing's going to happen here. Nothing good, at least. Okay, let's take a look at this. All right, let's take a look. All right. Goff, good, very, very good completion percentage. Awesome. Only 152 yards. Neither of their running backs have eclipsed 30 yards. Montgomery's at 25 and Gibbs is at 20. The running backs are averaging less than 3 yards a carry. All right. Sam Laporta and Amon-Ra are really the only ones doing anything on the receiving end. They have half the catches Jahmyr Gibbs has, but they have they have twice the amount of yards Gibbs has. Gibbs is also averaging less than 3 yards per reception. But neither of them, like, Laporta's eclipsed 50 yards, but Amon-Ra hasn't. And there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they've had almost the equivalent of every single person on their defense register a tackle. But that's it. There's no sacks, no interceptions. And their leading tackler is Terrion Arnold, who hasn't played in God knows how long in this game. I would say, if I would say Laporta, and this is with a asterisk, Laporta and Bates are the only two players that showed up in this game. And even then, Laporta didn't show up till the second half when it was almost too late. Looks like the Texans-Rams game has started again after that delay. The 49ers-Seahawks game is now tied at 10. And the Broncos-Titans game is now at the end of the third quarter, so they're going to be starting the fourth quarter soon. But, like, god damn. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to say here. I would have given Goff, like, more credit when I was going on that little tirade, except for the fact that he took 2 unnecessary sacks. It was a bad game. There's no getting around it. I don't think they do it. I don't think they pull it off at this point. Cuz yeah, there's still 12 minutes left. But they've not shown any desire to win this goddamn game. Like the Packers just had a huge run, and like I don't. The defense is doing nothing. The defense might as well not have even left the locker room at this point. All right, Love is in shotgun. He's got a running back to his left, and it's Jacobs. He hands to Jacobs, and Jacobs gets brought down after a 5-yard run. And honestly, the only reason that the Packers don't have more yards is because the Lions have been taking up so much time in doing nothing. Oh, they had some pressure, and then they left a gap for him to run through, so Love scrambles, and it's now 3rd and 1. But, like, geez Louise. That was almost a good play, and they still could not take that good play and make it good. And they are within 11 yards of scoring another goddamn touchdown. It's now 4th and 1. They handed the ball off and to Jacobs, and Jacobs got nothing. The actual like professional commentary is like, big decision here. Not really. I mean, yeah, there's a big difference between a touchdown and a field goal. But at this point, the Lions haven't. Okay, they're going for it anyway. The Lions haven't shown that they can do jack shit. If there was more oomph, and they get the first down with a quarterback sneak. If the Lions had any amount of oomph, I'd be like, oh yeah, that would be a big decision. But they've shown nothing. They've shown nothing in this game. It's not a big decision. A field goal would be nothing. It would still be 2 touchdowns if they got a field goal. And the Lions haven't even gotten one. And it took them 9 minutes to not get a fucking touchdown on one of the field goals they had. They don't have 9 minutes anymore. There's 8:27, 26, 25. Love takes the snap and hands it off to Jacobs. Jacobs gets about 7 yards. Just 2 yards to go. 2nd and goal. Like, I don't know what. This game is over. I'm sorry. Like, and that's a touchdown. Jacobs just ran it in for a TD. This game's over. This game was over before the touchdown, but now with the touchdown, it's definitely over. I hope that my mic has been working this whole time. It just lit up, which makes me worried that it was not working for a short time. But yeah, what? It's not a big decision. It wasn't a big decision at all because they still would have won with a field goal because the Lions aren't doing anything. This is a horrible outing for the Lions. And the thing is, there are definitely a couple questionable play calling calls, but like a lot of it's just the Lions didn't show up to play. Lions thought this was a fucking preseason game. And I don't know why it keeps saying that. I fucking clocked out. Okay. The game's over. I'm going to finish out stream and then call it. Well, I'm calling it now, but I'm going to finish out the stream. Might as well. This does not give me high hopes for the season. If anything, it gives me very low hopes for the season. Man, fuck the Cowboys. That might sound out of the blue, but no. If Aiden Hutchinson hadn't gotten hurt in that fucking Cowboys game last year, we would have won the Super Bowl. You can't convince me otherwise. So yeah, fuck the Cowboys. All right, just get off the goddamn commercial so we can just lose already. This commercials lasted fucking forever. Actually, those chips do sound good. Baja Chipotle. That does sound good. But let's go. Let's get off commercials already. Goddamn. It was a decent return. I'm not happy. I'm not. All right, Goff is in shotgun. He's got St. Brown on the move. He's got, it looks like, Gibbs to his left. He takes the snap. And he throws it to Raymond, who gets like 7 yards. They've got to score 3 touchdowns in 7 minutes. Goff is in shotgun. He takes the snap. He throws it, and that's to Gibbs, and it was for next to nothing. So now they've got to keep rushing. They are not they are not going at the speed they need to go for what they need to do. And now they're just huddling up. What? The clock's running, people. You've got 7 minutes to score 3 touchdowns. What are we doing? What? Are you the Bears? Why are you taking so much time? Let's go. Raymond's in motion. Goff is in shotgun. Gibbs is to his left. Let's go. Snap the ball. What are we waiting for? All right, it's 4th and 2. They're going to go for it because it's Dan Campbell. And because they actually have to. They don't really have a choice if they want to win this game. But they're not going to win this game, so it doesn't really fucking matter. Okay, Goff is in shotgun. He's got Raymond in motion. He's got Gibbs to his left. Gibbs is in motion. Oh, nope, never mind. They're still taking their goddamn sweet time. Takes the snap and sacked. That's why you furry the fuck up. Yeah, if you mess around, if you fuck around, you find out. The defense is watching every goddamn move you make. Just do the hurry up so they don't have that time, that luxury. God. That was awful. Like that. This is the worst. This is a terrible performance. This is like the pre-Dan Campbell years, or even Dan Campbell's first season. Like, that's how bad this is. This is terrible. I made the joke of, what are you, the Bears? But I feel like I'm watching a fucking Bears game right now. All right, come on. I don't care about your goddamn commercials. All right, let's take a look at the other games. All right, the Seahawks got a field goal and are back up 13-10. Broncos are still ahead of the Titans, 13-12. And then the Rams are still ahead of the Texans, 14-9. All right. Love is in the fucking behind center. He hands it off to Jacobs. Jacobs, of course, gets all the fucking running room in the world, because why would you try to stop the fucking run? Yeah, and they're about to lose a bunch of streaks, 49 straight games with TD, 20 points in 15 straight games, and then 8 straight wins against NFC North. They're going to lose all of those. I don't see them getting a touchdown to continue the touchdown streak. They're definitely not winning this fucking game. All right, come on. Let's stop with these goddamn commercials. I just want to get out of here at this point. All right. Love is under center. He hands it off to Jacobs, who actually gets stuffed for once. Wow, the Lions actually did fucking something right. It's 3rd and 2. I've got a headache now. Lions are giving me a fucking headache. All right, Love is under center. He's got Jacobs behind him. He hands it off to Jacobs, who actually gets, wow, stuffed 2 straight plays. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's almost like if you play defense, you can get stops. Wow. That's crazy. But it's still within field goal range, so this'll, I mean, the game's already over, so I don't know why I'm acting like this will change anything. Doesn't matter. They're now 3 touchdowns down. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I don't even know what to say at this point. Like, fuck, man. At least show up. I'm sorry, like, Tony Romo is just trying to console Lions fans. Oh, these issues will be corrected. Yeah, I know there's a lot of young guys. I know they have basically an all-new offensive line. I get all that. But, like, and I know that this is a really good defense. It's not like the defense did good on the Lions side. Like, I'm sorry, this is a bad performance. Period. This is just bad. Bad, man. Bad. God, Goff just released it, and it was going to be a big play, but fucking Raymond fucking dropped it. All right. Goff takes the snap. He rolls out. He's going to get caught, and he's brought down. That's on him. He knew he was being chased. He was out of the tackle box. He needed to throw it away. There's no excuse for a fucking sack there. And that's what I'm talking about. Goff is experienced. He knows he needs to get the ball out. Why the fuck didn't he get the ball out? I'm so fucking mad. I'm pissed off. Legitimately. I'm fucking pissed off. And it's a flag, probably on the Lions. Nope, it was a timeout on the Lions to avoid a delay of game penalty. All right, yeah, I get it. Just let's continue the game. I want to finish this out. The Lions haven't sacked Love once. Goff has been sacked 4 fucking times. All right, Goff takes the snap. He is in shotgun. He throws it to Laporta. Laporta gets about 5 yards, which does absolutely nothing. But Laporta is also the only one doing anything on this team right now. I guess he got more than 5 yards because they lost yardage before, and now it's 4th and 5. But still. The only bright spot is Laporta's doing really well, where he kind of had a down year last year. That's the only bright spot. All right, Goff's in shotgun. He takes the snap. He throws it. It's Williams. Williams runs backwards for some reason. Still manages to get to the line. Let's see where they spot it. But he also didn't get fucking out of bounds. There's 3 minutes left in the game, and they've done jack and shit. Goff is in shotgun. He takes the snap. And he gets sacked and fumbles. Gibbs picks it up. There's Laundry, but I don't know what the fuck that's gonna do. Looks like it's on the Lions. Might be offsides. It's offsides. Okay. So it is on the defense. So it's a free first down for the Lions. Thank you. They could use all the help they can get, apparently. Heaven forbid any of them fucking show up to play. Packers have less penalties, but their penalties have been for more yards. Goff is in shotgun. He takes the snap. He throws it. He gets St. Brown, who gets like 15 yards. I'll give him 15. Oh. Okay. Goff is in shotgun again. He's got Gibbs to his right. He takes the snap and he throws it and he hits. I didn't see the number. It's only a 4 or 5 yard gain. It looks like it was Laporta. Because he didn't get out of bounds, the clock is still running. We've got 2:16, 2:15, 2:14. Goff is in shotgun. He takes the snap and he throws it and hits Gibbs, but again, not out of bounds. So we now have run into the 2-minute warning. And they've still got a long way to go. Hold on. Okay. All right, let's take a look at the other games now. Okay, so the 49ers scored a touchdown, so they're now up 17-13 over the Seahawks with only a minute left to play. The Broncos scored a touchdown. They are now up 20-12 with 6 minutes left to play. Somehow, despite the weather delay, the Rams game has somehow gotten closer to being done than the Broncos Titans game. But no change in the score of that game. And there's only I guess there's 42 seconds left now in the 49ers Seahawks game. Okay, come on. Let's just get this over with. Goff is in shotgun. Gibbs is to his left now. They're changing things. They're taking their sweet ass time. Hands it off to Goff. Or not Goff. Hands it off to Gibbs, who just runs out of bounds. Lost 2 yards. Par for the course for today. Goff takes the snap. He throws it. He hits Laporta. And he's just short of the first down marker. Also did not get out of bounds. And that's an incomplete pass, which will stop the clock. 1:30 left. You know, we're down 3 touchdowns. No hurry. There's only a minute and 30 left. No need to rush. Fucking hell, man. What? The taking time off the clock, great idea against a high-powered offense, but only if you're not losing. All right, Goff's in shotgun. He takes the snap, drops back, throws it incomplete. 3rd and 10. Yeah, we get it. Can we just move on, for the love of God? Let's get out of here and put me out of my fucking misery. All right. Goff is in shotgun. He takes the snap. He drops back. He looks. He hits Gibbs. Gibbs gets like 6 yards, but also doesn't get the fuck out of bounds. So time is running down. 1:10, 1:09, 1:08, 1:07, 1:06, 1:05, 1:04, 1:03, 1:02, 1:1, 1 minute, and that's when they snap the ball, and then that's when they decide to spike it. What? You took fucking 16, 17 seconds off the clock to fucking spike the ball. God, I am watching the Bears. The fuck? Aaron Rodgers won and the fucking Lions just shit the bed. This is bad day for me. All right, Goff is in shotgun. He takes the snap. He throws it. Oh! That's caught. That's ruled as a catch. Nope. They're ruling it incomplete. It's got complete control. Oh, yeah, didn't get the other foot down in time. God damn it. I don't know why my lights are fucking flickering. That's annoying. Why do we have to do this? We know it's not a catch at this point, all right? I don't know that they overturn this. I don't know that there's there's an angle where it looks like it might actually have been a catch, but I don't know if it's enough. Oh, wow, they did change it. They actually scored a fucking touchdown for once. Well, it doesn't really matter. They're still down 2 touchdowns, and there's less than a minute left, and they took fucking forever to get that touchdown. And let's not forget, they allowed the Packers to score a touchdown in 2 plays, taking up like 15 seconds. I doubt the Packers are going to be passing at this point, but let's face it. Fuck you, Bears. Fuck you, Bears. They go, don't write this loss off, because one of the best teams, and they marked Packers, Vikings, and Lions. Fuck you, Bears. All right. And that's a penalty that's going to put the ball at the 40-yard line and give it to the Packers. We know what the penalty is. Just say the penalty already. Oh, they're not even going to kneel down. They're still going to try to run it. All right, the game's over. All right. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I did not. That was awful. I will be live again tomorrow.